Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today for our webinar. My name is Philip DeBarrick. I'm the Junior Data Analyst with Red Hen Systems, a company with over 20 years of experience in geotagging media. Today we will be discussing surveying infrastructure with geotagging devices. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box in the control panel and we will address them at the end of the presentation. If you would like to watch this webinar later on, visit our website at redhensystems.com, click on the support page, then the webinars tab, or you can head to our YouTube channel by the same name. Now let's begin. The flagship hardware item of Red Hen Systems is the VMS 333, and with the most versatility, it provides the most efficient solutions. Whether our clients are surveying infrastructure on the ground, in the air, or on water, the VMS is the best tool for our clients. We will address the versatility of the VMS applications in these different capacities. The Red Hen Systems Video Mapping System, or VMS for short, connects to a camera, then to a GPS. Then it will be able to geotag photos and videos of targets. After completing the survey, the VMS enables analysis of the map through photos and videos in Google Earth with Isware, our geospatial media mapping software. Now let's take a look at the various applications that the VMS has. First, we'll look at area data collection. One of the most popular uses of the VMS is pipeline management. With the VMS, our clients can collect various streams of data from multiple sensors, including a methane detector laser, GPS data, above ground level readings, and anemometer data. Red Hen Systems is a company with the environment at heart since its foundation. This naturally translates into a passion for the gas and energy industry and about ensuring the safety of our communities. Red Hen Systems products are ideal for methane detection for three main reasons. 1. Our clients are able to protect the environment. 2. It is affordable. Our clients are able to keep their energy costs low while maintaining high structural standards. And 3. It is a safety net for society. Our clients are able to be prepared and handle situations before they become problems. We will have a webinar dedicated just to pipelines for those who want an in-depth look at Red Hen Systems Pipeline Integrity Solution, which includes the VMS. Keep an eye out for Red Hen Systems email with an announcement, or head to our website to learn more about pipeline products and services. Clients also use our VMS from a helicopter to monitor power lines. This video shows our VMS collecting video and photos of power lines in Texarkana, Texas. With our equipment, our clients can evaluate power line right-of-way and determine the safety of the lines. Isware allows our clients to view the collected data later on with extra security and in-depth evaluation. One of the benefits of using the VMS to monitor power lines is the safety of surveyors. Unlike traditional power lines, users do not need to be as close to the lines. Additionally, the VMS allows companies to evaluate potential problems before they even occur. By having the data stored for future viewing, companies can make the most logical decisions for their needs. One of our users, Dante Alarcon, uses the VMS in Peru to quantify crops in the Peruvian Amazon. He describes his work with the VMS as a total success, saying that it has allowed him to do his work efficiently and at an affordable price. Here is his testimonial explaining what he does and how Red Hen Systems fits into his mission. We have translated the testimonial from Spanish to English, and we have Hannah from our marketing department reading it now.
I'm a geographical engineer, and I have worked for RUMI, Geotechnical Engineers, SAC, for 10 years. I work for a special project for a state program to quantify crops in the Peruvian Amazon with the objective of thematic cartography. Using the VMS has been a total success because it allows me to do the work in less time and for an affordable price. For the type of work we do, such as determining the estimate of hectare of illicit cocoa crops in the valleys with high security risk, we had to go around the properties and measure. But now, with Red Hen Systems products, we only need to determine a flight line. Then, we register the crops, and in a very short time, we verify all of the data. The images are sensational. For example, a flight up to 1,000 feet, 305 meters, will deliver approximately 0.30 pixels per side. We fly planes and helicopters to capture images from vertical and oblique positions. Then, we upload the information of the geotagged videos to the ArcGIS platform to do reconnaissance and identify the polygons in satellite imagery background. The efficiency of the VMS is very good. The greatest benefit of the VMS is the robustness of the system. With an adequate maintenance, I have worked in the humid Amazonian plains and the nearby mountains known as the jungle eyebrow. I have also worked up to 16,500 feet, 5,000 meters of altitude and have had no problems. It's definitely an excellent system to register photographic and videographic systems that grow and propagate fast, because you have the possibility of real-time monitoring. The VMS is practical and the data is easy to process.
If you would like to receive a copy of his testimonial in Spanish, please email us at info@redhensystems.com. Finally, our VMS connects to unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs. Surveyors are still determining the use for drones and have stepped in to make our products compatible with UAVs. The Wall Street Journal recently reported that, quote, unmanned aerial systems can have tremendous value for utilities and other companies that must regularly inspect hard-to-reach equipment. Drones can glide over rugged terrain where it's hard for utility workers to get around and send back pictures showing the condition of the power lines and pipelines. They can't inspect buried pipes, of course, but they can send back images of vegetation around pipelines that can flag problems. Dying greenery is often a sign of a methane leak, end quote. For example, Advanced Aerial Services based in Woodward, Oklahoma, currently uses Red Hen Systems equipment on their drones to provide surveying services, and we are excited to develop further relations with other UAV operators. Although specific industries and companies are still determining the appropriate uses for UAV, Red Hen Systems geotagging technology is compatible with a variety of drones. Our newest product, the Hummingbird, is small enough to be easily mounted on drones, and it will be released later this year. Please be on the lookout for news about its release or email us for more information at info@redhensystems.com. Our VMS is also used for ground surveying, including pipelines, roads, and other forms of infrastructure, as well as disaster relief. For nearly 20 years, we have helped companies and governments track, monitor, and manage valuable infrastructure assets such as power lines, bridges, houses, roads, and more. Our road assessment kit, which includes the VMS, a GoPro camera, a GPS receiver, and a recorder, allows our clients to monitor the condition of their roads. It can also be used to monitor bridges, curbs, sidewalks, signs, and more. Here we show our client's footage of the RA key, otherwise known as the rack. While our clients drive, they can note road conditions on a tablet. These conditions will appear on IsWhere later on so that they can see exactly where problems are occurring. The rack is beneficial because the setup and teardown of equipment is so simple. Also, because the rack forgives city and county budgets. It is so easy to use that there is no need to hire outside companies to do the work for our clients. So save money now with our rack. Unfortunately, we never know when disaster may occur. However, we can be prepared for it. With the VMS, our clients can plan for and respond to disasters. plan for and respond to catastrophic events with geospatial data by creating maps and identifying people and places affected by natural or man-made disasters. We have worked with disaster relief teams from around the world, including those in Canada and Australia. Some applications of our equipment for the disaster relief include disaster assessment, fire mitigation, identification and planning, relief planning, route planning, search and rescue, and security assessment. Finally, our equipment is used on water. Here we show a clip from the Estuary Partnership, an organization that seeks to protect and restore the ecosystems on the Columbia River by enhancing clean water for fish, wildlife, and people. Keith Marcoux, the organization's GIS specialist, uses our equipment in his work on the Columbia River. He writes, quote, "The Estuary Partnership collected and analyzed over 600 miles of geotagged video data in order to inventory and assess the existing conditions of the lower Columbia River shoreline and nearshore environment. The data, viewed in a GIS, provided baseline information for developing a spatial database of shoreline features and modifications, including levees and armoring, pile dikes, overwater structures, pollution outfalls, erosion, and riparian composition. This represents the most comprehensive characterization of the lower Columbia River shoreline to date, and the technique is transferable to any river system and applicable in the conduct of erosion, outfall, and road streaming, crossing, and habitat surveys." When people conceptualize natural resource information, many tend to think graphically. Great assistance can be provided through the use of maps and visual images. More specifically, due to its visual nature, video serves as a highly intuitive method of communicating natural resource information, both quickly and easily. This media mapping refers to an automated method of adding multimedia files such as video, photos, and audio to a GIS database, allowing for the selection of locations on a map to view and access information. End quote. Once again, the VMS is a hardware device that connects to a GPS, camera, and sensors. It can be used in patrols by land, air, or sea. It encodes GPS and sensor data to the camera's SD card in real time. It includes a feature trigger option that will let our clients mark points of interest, and they can view the captured media and the track log on Google Earth using our Isware software. The VMS weighs 0.6 pounds and is tailored to our clients' needs, including mapping, surveying, gas detection, environmental monitoring, and more. I would like to thank everyone for their participation and their attention. We will go ahead and take some time for questions now. Just a reminder, please be sure to type in the questions into the question box in the control panel. We have a question now. Let's see if we can try to expand it.
I can read the questions. So Carlos Vasquez says, thanks for the webinar and all information. It is very clear to me. Then we have another one from Mike. He says, when will your pipeline services webinar take place and how do I sign up? The next bye-bye webinar will be sometime in September. So and the way that you will sign up is we will send an email blast just with an invitation so you can register online, just the way you did with this one. We also will have it on the front of our website and on the webinar landing page on the support section on our website at www.redhensystems.com. You guys want to share any feedback from your experience with these patrols? Anything maybe important for our viewers?
Well, I guess we could probably expand a bit on the Hummingbird, if could. So the Hummingbird captures both GPS and orientation, and it also has ability to compensate to certain levels of magnetic interference. For example, if you're in a vehicle that's primarily steel, that can interfere with a lot of compasses, but with the Hummingbird, you can actually get a more accurate representation of the camera's orientation. And also, if you're using that with a VMS type solution, that data can actually be used to build a sensor perimeter of interest. So if you wanted to represent the frame of an image of the ground, whether it's an oblique or nadir, you have a Hummingbird in there, you can actually build that onto the map. And so you can actually get a better idea of where objects are in the frame relative to your map and where you were at that point in time. So that would be quite useful for a number of different applications.
We're excited about the Hummingbird, for sure. Thank you, Chris. I did want to add that if you guys are interested in maybe demoing the VMS unit, you can actually just write us at info@redhensystems.com or go to the contact page in our website and just request. You can actually just test it for up to 2 weeks and see if it's actually a solution for your type of applications. Like we have mentioned in the presentation, there's different types of this type of projects in general, like different type of sensors that you can attach to VMS. So it we'll be happy to go through with over your requirements and just find a solution that could fulfill those needs. So we have here another question from Mike. He says, when will your pipeline services webinar? Is that the same question?
Yeah, it's the same question.
Oh, I see. It's just taking a little while. I guess at the beginning he said he lost the audio. I'm not sure if it's you or me. Well, if for some reason the audio wasn't working properly, we will definitely, we are recording this presentation, so we will send it over an email so you can just click on the link and then just have access to the whole presentation.
It looks like we've covered all the questions. Thank you again, everyone. We appreciate you being here. Please visit our website, redhensystems.com, to learn more about what we do and connect with us on social media. Thank you again for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing everyone next time.